So the Pakistan innings about to commence. All's okay with Hariharan. Balaji will start the proceedings for India. Salman Butt on strike. And Butt is away with a couple. Now what will be very interesting to see, Arun, how this new ball behaves. When Pakistan were bowling, there was movement there for the fast bowlers. The bounce was variable. You saw the odd ball stopping on the batsman. Now, when the Indians bowl, they'll be hoping for the same thing. The target for Pakistan, just under 5 runs per over.
Well, hoping is right, but I doubt whether they're going to get the same kind of assistance. The ball is going to keep low. That's the nature of the wicket. But in the morning, there were patches of damp that were on the wicket, which actually assisted that beginning of the Pakistan innings. That's Salman Butt. What a terrific start. He's got already 36 in average and 108 the best versus India at Kolkata. Got another 100 in this series before that. Shahid Afridi is devastating. Now he's the wicket that they want, even though his average is a lot lower. They don't want him to get away to a good start. They need to make early inroads in this Pakistan batting. So to that extent, I think everybody misread this wicket slightly. Everybody felt that it's going to crack up later on, it's going to assist the spinners. It had that very rough and under-prepared look about it, but it also had a little bit of moisture, and everybody felt that, you know, if you weather the early storm, the first half an hour or thereabouts, you could get a good score on the board. It would be difficult chasing. Only time will tell how difficult it will be, because the quality spinners are with India, both Harbhajan and Kumble. Now it just remains to be seen how they use these conditions.
I still believe this game might well be decided in the first 15 overs. If India can pick up 3 wickets, that will give them a really good chance to defend the score. On the other hand, if Pakistan see the first 10-15 overs through without losing, say, more than 1 wicket, then it will give them a great chance to chase down this total. You saw what happened even with India after losing 4 wickets. Dravid and Kaif batted as if there was no problem whatsoever.
I think that's the right length. It's got to be just that fractionally short to allow the wicket to do a little bit to help you. Some of them might skid through, some might bounce, we're hoping, but in the morning a lot of them played a few tricks, the bounce and the pace. But you've got to be closer to the off stump. There are 2 slips there. The line has to be off stump, but it's got to be just that fractionally short.
That's through, and will find the boundary. The first of the Pakistan innings. 6 for no loss after the first over. Six for no loss. Shahid Afridi on strike now for the first time. Zahir Khan will share the attack with Balaji. 2 slips in place. No Ashish Nehra in this game for the Indians. 2 spinners playing. Nehra is the man who dismissed Afridi a couple of times.
Zahir Khan has got 5 wickets in 5 matches, but you're right, up front Ashish Nehra will be missed because he has had Afridi and he's got the ball to move around a bit with the new ball.
Afridi off the mark with a single. Salman Butt too, he looks to be in good touch. He's got runs and starts in the last couple of games. He's already struck a boundary. This is the last ball of the previous over. This is a typical butt stroke, very, very wristy.
I think the length has got to be a lot shorter. It's got to be a lot straighter. If the ball is keeping low, you've got to be on the stumps. Don't give. That was easy pickings for Salman Butt because that's his area. It's got to be that slightly short and on the off stump, not outside it.
Should be a wide. Still no movement as yet in the air. That was noticeable straight away when Pakistan were bowling this morning.
The endeavour was there to try and swing it from the stumps, but that's what happens when the ball doesn't swing. It goes down the leg side. But you've got to give yourself that chance of the LBW or the bowl. You've got to keep all those dismissals at your disposal. You have to bowl straight, even at the expense of being hit on the onside on a couple of occasions. You've got to keep it very straight. He's standing outside the crease, but you can also see the area is a little scruffed up around.
I think it's a very good tactic on this track. What it does is it makes the bowler alter his length. It doesn't allow him to get the kind of swing he'll be looking to try and get if he pitches it up. Plus the fact, because the ball is keeping low, it's a good thing to stand that far outside, but then you're looking to play forward all the time. Chances of leg before or less. So 2 or 3 things can happen when you do that, and when you're used to doing it, like Butt is.
A look at that wicket there. Makes me believe that there is bound to be something in it for the spinners. Only time will tell. But it's very dry on the surface. Still not hitting the right lane. Anil Kumble has been brought into the scheme of things. He was out due to injury, a hamstring strain. He's back. He's an experienced customer. Harbhajan Singh is also back. Missed the previous game due to a side strain, I'm told. So they've got the best spinners on the park. Sachin Tendulkar can do damage.
Nine for no loss. Two overs have been bowled, 9 for no loss. Now Afridi on strike to Balaji. Afridi went for a Afridi started off in fine fashion in the last game. Got off to a quick start, and then it was Balaji who dismissed him. But he had done the damage by them as far as the Indians were concerned. And he's picked him away. He's gone all the way for 6. Straight onto the advertising hoarding. Well, that's precisely the shot he tried even in the last game to get out, but it doesn't make a difference. One iota with Shahid Afridi. Does strike it clean. Now, this is the last game. Exactly what he tried. Got a leading edge because of the swing. Good shout there, but obviously going down. Afridi wants to. He'll get it. He's such a dangerous player early on. I see this last night. The ball just holding up and getting the leading edge. Now today, that's the last ball he played of Balaji. Today he comes out. The first ball he plays of Balaji is just after that dismissal, really. And he puts it away for 6. Similar shot. He has his own coaching manual. Again he goes on the onside. Another boundary. This is what he does at the top of the order. This is why he's there at the top of the order. Destructive, to say the least.
Well, Balaji is certainly not making things happen. 3 deliveries on the trot. Down the leg side. 1 went for a leg bye, restricted to 2, but 1, 6, 4 and 2. So 12 runs of 3 balls. Not the kind of start you wanted. And now, because of that wayward line, the captain is forced to remove one of the slips. Now just what can happen is a catch can go past second slip.
If he pitches it up, he'll go over mid-off. Very good catch, but it's behind the boundary. He pitched it up, bang, over the side screen. 19 of the over already. The Pathan is on fire.
Can't understand Balaji. Really, it's very, very obvious that you've got to bowl that slightly short of length line and length, I beg your pardon, the length. But at the moment, both not right for Balaji.
Bang again through the offside. Wow, what an over for Pakistan. What entertainment already. 23 of the over, 32 for no loss. Three overs have been bowled, 32 for no loss, 21 of them for Afridi. Salman Butt on strike, Zahir Khan the bowler. Rahul Dravid captaining the side today, and his work will be cut out because he's not defending a big score. 2 spinners playing today, and I won't be surprised if one of the 2 spinners, Harbhajan or Anil Kumble, isn't introduced into the attack inside the first 15 overs. I think Dravid will have no choice. There's no Nehra today.
The first 15, Ravi, I think in a very short while from now, unless they get Afridi very quickly. It may not be a bad idea as well to try them out. The lack of pace. This is what Afridi can do to you. He can just come and shatter all calculations. 5 overs of Afridi and the match is on its way for Pakistan, as he managed to do in the previous run chase. That record for Pakistan, 315 and 48, just comes in and just goes for everything. And if he stays in even 5-7 overs, then you're well and truly on your way.
Well, it's been tough not only for the players, this travel. done the length and the breadth of the country. East coast to west coast, north to south. Manas is one of our cameramen, struggling a bit in the hotel, running serious temperature. Let's hope you get well soon. We get a bubbly for you later. And it seems all quiet when Butt is on strike. And last over, all hell broke loose with Afridi on strike.
No butts here, Ravi. Boom, boom, that's it. Just no butts here. That was comprehensive.
Huge hits. And look at the power. That was the last one. If that doesn't demoralize a bowler, I wonder what will. 23. So what are you saying, Arun? No but with Afridi, but it's boom boom Afridi, is it?
Absoluto. Really, what a cracking over. It's so demoralizing for somebody like Rahul Dravid to see the ball disappear in that fashion, especially when the way they struggle. Spare a thought for him. He's expected to take a wicket. It's 250 that they're defending.
A maiden. It's still 32 for no loss. It's 32 for no loss. The target 250 for Pakistan. They still need 218. And after just 4 overs, a bowling change. We mentioned Anil Kumble or Harbhajan being used early. Kumble has been brought on straight away. Dravid realizes that Afridi was going after Balaji. Now this should be a terrific contest. How's that for experience? 261 matches, 323 wickets. 6 for 12 his best. He's up against Boom Boom Afridi.
This is going to be interesting. This is going to be a visual delight. There's a long off for Afridi and there's a deep square leg. Those are the two fielders out saving a boundary. Afridi is going to target the straight field. I suspect the onside.
Full toss, gets the treatment. 6. Third of the innings for Afridi.
Well, Afridi's on fire. On the leg stump, he was already targeting that area. This was an absolute gift. It's a new ball. Remember, it can slip from the hand.
He goes again. Another one. What a welcome to the crease for Anil Kumble. 2 balls, 2 sixes. Afridi has moved on to 33 and 4 sixes in this innings. What a strike again. It's gone a long way.
This is an amazing hit. It's gone flat and it's gone long. But now they've redressed that problem, or addressed it, I beg your pardon. They have a deep mid wicket in place now. The long off has come into the circle. So now the straight field is open. Kumble is going to come round the wicket. The screen is being adjusted for Afridi. So they're going to trying to cramp him and bowl him on the leg stump. Let's see if he's up to that.
So you've taken your pick, huh, Arun? Straight field? That's a big ask, especially with Afridi. I won't be surprised. He still goes on the onside just because he's kept 3 fielders on the boundary. He's that type of a character. He's opened his stance. And he has actually played one back. 33 of 12 balls. Now the Indians need some inspiration to come from somewhere. The field has to be chirpy. They need a wicket. And that'll be a wide. I heard Arun Lal saying he's looking to try and cramp the right-hander here by bowling around the wicket. 2 massive hits. First a full toss and this one a clean strike. He goes over mid-off. Into the boundary. That's a good cricketing shot. He didn't quite time it, but the intention was right. He was looking to hit in the right direction.
Well, it's the straight field he did target, but he's thinking about it. Even a miss hit like this will go for 4. So he's only aiming at the vacant areas. That's good cricket.
Goes again, over long on, a huge hit for 6. The 50 comes up for Pakistan. What an entertainer this man is. 23 from this over. High, long, wide and handsome. Again, straight to Balaji this time. Another great over for Pakistan. 23 of it, 55 for no loss. See the difference? Huge difference there. All Salman Butt has to do is play sensibly now with Afridi in the kind of mood he's in. I mentioned big difference. You can see 3 wickets lost there. That's why it took the Indian worm a little while to look up. The Pakistan worm is looking straight into the sky after just 1 over. Comes back for the second. What this onslaught has done now by Shahid Afridi is that Rahul Dravid will be made to think. He'll be hoping for a bit of luck going his way in a situation like this.
This is not the welcome he had hoped for into the big time, Rahul Dravid. Struggled throughout this entire match, won the toss, batted as anybody would have. 4 down, 59, and then played a terrific innings to set things up, to set a target of 250. And then he's come up against Shahid Afridi.
Well, Arun, this morning at the toss, when I chose the wrong man and went to Inzamam said, I want to bat. And he was very happy. I think he'll be extremely happy now that Dravid went and told the match referee that I have won the toss actually. And Ravi should be interviewing me. 57 in just 5.3 overs.
It's almost like we're watching two separate games. One that Afridi is playing and one that the rest are playing. Suddenly the ball seems to keep low for Salman Butt, but for Afridi it doesn't matter.
And the good thing today is he's looked to hit straight. Yes, there were a couple of pickup shots on the onside, one hoik over mid-wicket, but otherwise he's hit 2 sixes down the ground, boundary down the ground. Such a strong man. He's a sensible young player, Salman, but very important for him not to be carried away, because you can suffer from a complex when you're at the non-striker's end with Afridi going. Common sense demands, don't try and match him.
Match him, Ravi. He's 43 from 15, a strike rate reaching 300. Oh, spectacular.
Another tidy over from Zahir. 57 for no loss.
Well, 6 overs gone. Kumble 1 over 23, Balaji 227. It's just 6 overs and the Indian captain is already on to plan C or D. Balaji is being brought back. Now that's how devastating Afridi can be and has been.
Now this is the commentary box end from where Balaji is bowling. The last 2 overs from this end went for 46 runs. Only 23 to Balaji, 23 to Kumble, and Balaji is given the ball back in his hand. Now have a look at this field placing. Third man's up, fine legs up. There is long off. There is a man deep on the boundary on the onside. It's in front of square on the onside, between deep mid-wicket and you could say deep back with square leg. So now what is Afridi going to try? He's going to try something. He's heaved it on the onside. He will look for 2. No, in fact, just settling for the second single. 58 already. What the Indians will be hoping for is that they get a few dot balls out of the way to Salman Butt. More an orthodox field now.
Well bowled. He needs to bowl an over to Salman Butt to get his self-belief back. Carried on. Still no swing in evidence yet, but that ball did hasten off the track. India need wickets more than dot balls. They need a little luck now.
That's a wide. And it's another hot day here today in Kanpur. I think one of the hottest days on this tour by Pakistan to India. Temperatures in the early 40s. The sun really burns into you if you're in the sunshine. And you can see everyone trying to fan themselves, whatever they can get. Handkerchief will do.
It feels even warmer when the opposition is really flaying your team. Suddenly the heat gets compounded.
And what would he be saying? With the heat around, the sun blazing down, all he'll say is make hay while the sun shines.
There are lots of oohs and ahs all around you, Ravi.
Now Balaji. Oh, in the air, beats square leg into the boundary. The thing for Balaji now is not getting any swing. So if he, with his action, even if he bowls off and middle, Afridi's going to pick him on the onside, like he's done here. He knew where the fielder was in the deep, just delayed his shot and got it finer. Difficult to place a field here when you're in this kind of a mood. 48 of just 17 balls. That's it. Goes very quickly to long off. Takes him to 49. What an assault this has been. 65 for no loss. So Pakistan going at over 9 runs per over at the moment. Zahir Khan will continue. Afridi on strike in the commentary box. Sanjay Manjrekar and Ramiz Raja.
Thank you, Ravi. Good thinking. Very good thinking from Zahir Khan. That's one for the over, says Rudy Kirchen. He's batting on 49 twice already in his career. He's got 50s of 18 balls.
So this is very slow. 49 from 19 balls. What entertainment, what a player. 4, in fact 5 sixes and 4 fours. And he's got the Indian team looking for shelter. Required rate now just 4.32.
Straight drive for 4. It's a quick outfield, and it's Shahid Afridi's bat. Another quick 50 for Shahid Afridi. Fastest by any player against India. It's 50 of 20 balls for Shahid Afridi.
Most of the crowd stunned by this blazing innings. 53 from just 20 balls. He's allowed his bat to do the talking. What a tremendous innings. That is just about perfect start for Pakistan. 26th ODI 50, 5th versus India, the brightest and the best.
Ramiz, I have to tell you this, he's got 199 sixes in his international career, one-day career. 199 sixes. And that's six number 200. It's just staggering when you look at it. Six number 200 for Shahid Afridi. The sixth of this innings. He's moved to 59 of 21 balls at a strike rate of 281.
This has got to be a 12. It's a monster hit. Shahid Afridi is not going to hold himself back because he's out there to enjoy himself, have a ball, and that is exactly what he's doing. He's blasting this Indian attack in all parts of this ground. Strike rate of over 100.
A dot ball from Zair Khan. 200 one-day international sixes. I think I had about 6 or 7 in my career.
I had about 10. So he's about 190 better than us.
In fact, I had to check twice or thrice with a statistician. Are you sure? Are you sure 199 sixes in a one-day career? That's just incredible for me.
It's very sad that we do not give points for entertainment in the world ratings or rankings. Shahid Afridi and Virender Sehwag has got to top the list. Virender Sehwag will probably be there because he's an outstanding talent, but Shahid Afridi for sheer entertainment has got to be there.
The attempt to play the short arm pull. I'm sure a lot of viewers would be wondering who is the second batsman to his most sixes in one-day cricket. Sanat Jayasuriya is the man, and he's got 188 sixes in his one-day career, but this man in front by 12 now. In much lesser games, if I can say, 199 matches for Shahid Afridi. In fact, I beg your pardon, this is his 204th, and Sanat Jayasuriya is well past 300. So there's nobody like him when it comes to six hitting.
Nobody like him when it comes to batting. He is absolutely brilliant in one-day cricket.
Change of pace. 10 runs off that over. It's 75 for no wicket.
Let's go.
After 8 overs, India were 32 for 3. Pakistan are 75 for no wicket. No comparison at this stage. 6 sixes so far in Shahid Afridi's innings. He's faced 24 balls, so every fourth ball is hit for a 6.
Not an auspicious start from Anil Kumble, coming on to bowl to Afridi after a rest of couple of, in fact, 3 matches. It must have felt like being fed to tigers. Went absolutely ballistic, did Shahid Afridi against Anil Kumble. Everything seems to stop when Salman Butt is taking strike, even though he's got a very decent strike rate in his career. Very elegant left-hander, but Shahid Afridi has set that kind of pace where this kind of betting, which is more conventional in nature, looks a little dull.
But I think it's deliberately a little more subdued in this innings. I think it's knowledge of the target that Pakistan are chasing. Not for long. Terrific shot for 4.
It's important for Salman Butt to know that he's got to bank on his natural instinctive batting, which is to hit the ball. He's gone in a bit of shell. Now, that could be good from team's point of view, but from his personal health point of view, it may just let him down. Good to see him attacking. That is how he knows to play. That is how he should be playing. If he gets a loose delivery, he needs to put it away.
He's gone for 39 of 3.2. Harbhajan Singh, Virender Sehwag, both were close to Balaji after the last ball went for 4. That's all you can do as a fielding side. Just keep encouraging your bowlers. It's tough out there. Nothing much in the pitch for the seamers to get any lateral movement. There was some in the morning, not anymore. All you can do is just keep backing your bowlers and hope for the best.
Probably discussing Shahid Afridi. Both bat the same way as Afridi does, but seem to be in awe of his brute force and the way he's played in this particular innings.
Another very good shot. Marvelous cover drive. This is a batting treat. Not too many Indian fans would agree. 2 fours of this over.
Balaji trying the slow delivery. It was wide, it was pitched up, and Salman Butt only had to meet the ball off the middle of his stick. Looked extremely elegant and stylish when he hit that cover drive. Lovely shot.
The Pakistani supporter very happy. Eight runs of that over. 83 for no wicket. Don't seem to get along well, these two worms, going their separate ways. But the teams get along pretty well. The spirit has been good. The cricket has been entertaining. Except for the middle stages, I think we all agree that's been a bit disappointing. The passage between 20 and 40, but the first 15 overs and the final 15 been the money's worth.
Probably won't even go there in this innings if Shahid Afridi continues. He wants to finish it quickly. There's 167 more now from 41 overs.
Good keeping. I think he got some glove or maybe leg by, that would have been a change of pace from Zahir Khan.
One good way of getting rid of Shahid Afridi is to frustrate him by not allowing him the deliveries that he wants to hit. Change of pace, variations, can do the job.
Zahir Khan has managed to send some doubts in Shahid Afridi's mind. In fact, he's in the middle of a very good spell here, 15 runs from 4.2 overs. And you can see the short ball. He's just got him on the back foot, slightly tentative. So I think Zahir Khan has been able to get that doubt in Shahid Afridi's mind, that he can expect anything from me. There could be a bouncer coming, there could be a slow ball. 11 runs of his 12 balls. 26 of Balaji's 8 balls, and Anil Kumble went for 22 of his 1 over. In fact, he wants to get off strike.
He's winding up to hit Zahir Khan a long way out of the boundary.
That's the bat doing all the damage. Looks pretty thick, the blade. Just have a look at that. Look at the edge. To see a broader edge on a bat. Have you ever seen how heavy it is, Ramiz? What kind of a bat does he use? Safe enough and long enough. I can tell you it didn't come from the middle of the bat. That's six number 7 for Shahid Afridi.
Well, Sanjay, I know one thing. The middle of his bat is just about perfect. This was predictable, and I think he saw it coming. Shahid Afridi was in that position to play it over mid-wicket, which he did in the end. Another smashing hit. What a knock this has been. Great entertainment. Flurry of sixes. We're not talking of singles or boundaries. Flurry of sixes, 7 of them so far.
Field changes being made. The mid-on is dropping back. That's Harbhajan Singh now is gone to long gone. The 2 catching men for Dravid will be himself at first slip. There's a leg slip in Balaji. A third man will have to come in because the long on is out, and a deep mid-wicket. So 2 fielders outside the circle on the leg side. He's got it through. That should be 4. Even Kef won't get there. This outfield is lightning quick.
You can't do a great deal out there if you're the Indian captain, because Shahid Afridi is making it almost impossible for the Indians really to stop him. That's a lovely shot. I think Zair Khan was trying for that Yorker length. He converted it into a full toss and then got it easily away through cover. He's not finished yet. On 69 from just 29 balls.
And it's 10 runs of the over. 10 gone, 93 for no wicket. Well, we have to still call it a comparison, although there is no comparison at this stage. India were 38 for 3, Pakistan 93 for no wicket. This is baptism by fire for Rahul Dravid, first time captain in this series, replacing Ganguly as the leader of India. And look what he has to contend with. He's to make all kinds of decisions, and the latest is the wild card. Dinesh Mongia, the left arm spinners.
It's all about damage control. It's all about stopping the bleeding, the hemorrhage that's been created, initiated by Shahid Afridi. It's not going to be easy. The fielders everywhere, they're spread all over, on, off and on, but most of them still in the ring. This is the 11th over, so only 2 fielders can be put on the boundary in the first 15.
What I can't understand, Ramiz, is why is Sachin Tendulkar not bowling? He's had a good series with his leg spin. He's got Shahid Afridi out in this series, I believe 3 times. And you've got Dinesh Mongia as a part-time left-arm spinner for the first time, bowling inside the first 15 overs. Anil Kumble will have a shy. I'm not sure whether Tendulkar has been asked, but I think he should be a bowler that they should look to. If he can bowl the last over in a match, if he can take that pressure, I'm sure he'll be keen to bowl in the first 15 overs as well. I would have tossed the ball to Tendulkar with his leg spinners bowling around the wicket to Afridi. And he revels in these kind of contests. Give him Shahid Afridi at the other end, he'll love it.
It's a mini conference. India in the first 10 overs have had about 6 or 7 of these conferences, but nothing has worked. I think Rahul Dravid is trying to change and chop the bowling combinations. That is the best bet available for him at this stage. I think he's asked Mongia to bowl slowly, just get the ball in the right area, that length where it's neither up nor back, and not to fire it in. Rahul Dravid taking his sweet time to set the fielders in the right positions, but Shahid Afridi will not be having a look at the inner field. He'll be eyeing the big areas, the big spots outside the inner ring.
I think you're quite right with the quick bowling changes that Rahul Dravid has to make. He could in fact give just one over each to every bowler in the team. That's all you can do. Don't give anything predictable to Shahid Afridi. There he goes for six, number 8. And it lands on the Shamiana. It's another big one from Shahid Afridi. 4 more and he equals the world record for most sixes in an innings.
And he's not finished yet. I keep on suggesting it. That is far away from being finished. The ball doesn't want to come down because it has got beating of its lifetime. Now, it was a pretty good delivery. I think he beat him in flight, and he was not to the pitch of the ball, but he's in such great form that even then he connected it on the middle of the bat. Just long extension of the arms and going through with the shot. This is incredible stuff.
3 more sixes to equal the world record for most sixes in an innings, held by the man himself and Sanat Jayasuriya. Somebody from, I think, under there in the stands is just looking to hit that ball with a stick and get it to pop over.
They've got it. So India's luck probably will not change a great deal because they still have the same ball. He's just faced, how many balls has he faced? Just 32 balls for his 75. Can't be tired. Yeah, maybe tired of hitting those sixes. Strike rate of 234.4.
I think the slow left arm spin of Dinesh Mongia is not such a bad idea. You mentioned that last 6 that he hit, he almost got himself into a position of risk, but he managed, I think, in the end some great adjustment the last minute. But really, before Dinesh Mongia, the man in the picture, man with the smile, should be bowling for me. And then maybe you could try Dinesh Mongia, Yuvraj Singh. Harbhajan Singh hasn't bowled at all. It's again that mindset that you can't have an off spinner bowling to a right hander in the first 15 overs. 100 comes up to Pakistan. Another 4. In fact, not too many people are bothering to applaud the 4. They're just looking for those sixes. Shahid Afridi moves to 75 of 32 balls, 79 of 33 balls.
He's an intelligent hitter. Now this one was hit intelligently. He went inside the line of that ball in length. There was no fielder there at deep backward square leg, so an easy hit in the end. He's on fire. He's feeling that fire. Being burnt by that fire.
Another big one. But it's gone high up and safely over the advertising hoardings for 6, number 9.
This is unbelievable stuff. I've never seen anything like this. I've covered a lot of matches, I've played few, but this is something new and a first for me. Unbelievable hitting. It's non-stop action from Afridi. Every time he's ventured out of the crease, he's got a big one. 9 sixes and 7 fours.
And the quickest 100 by a batsman in one-day cricket happens to be Shahid Afridi himself. 37 balls. He's got a chance of equaling that. 111 for no wicket. Gone straight to hand, but it's a no ball. And Yuvraj Singh was not aware. They'd taken a good catch. It's short fine leg, but it's a no ball. So that move of Dinesh Mongia working, but luck going Pakistan's way.
Luck has been very cruel. It was a good catch by Yuvraj Singh and Rahul Dravid, where he had set the right fielder there. In the end, no result.
Goes over the top again. Mohammad Kaif after it, and could be one of those rare stops while the ball is running towards the boundary rope. 2 more runs, 3 more runs to Pakistan. It's 115 for no wicket. Well, there you are, India looking out of place at this stage. Pakistan 115 for no wicket when India had lost 3 wickets and they were going, well, normally 39 of 11. What you're seeing at the moment is abnormal. 115 of 11 overs. I think it's the first for me as well, Ramiz. I've not seen him get the quickest 100, nor when he got one of the quickest 50s at that time. He's hit 9 sixes of the 36 balls that he's faced. He goes over the top again. 1, 2, couple of bounces into the advertising hoarding. Shahid Afridi just blazing away.
Are we watching an ODI international or a festival match? I just can't make up my mind. He's been such great form that everything is touched is turned into gold, in fact diamond. What confidence, what grace, grandeur, poise, elegance, 4s and 6s.
92 for Shahid Afridi.
Sanjay, when he got his fastest 100, I was the next man in when he got out, and believe me, it was very, very hard act to follow. Extremely lucky, really, to see that knock in Kenya. He was hitting flat 6s then.
Is well on course to get the second quickest 100 in one-day internationals. The quickest, of course, is Shahid Afridi himself at 37. At the moment, Brian Lara is the second fastest to get to 100 in one-day cricket of 45 balls. Is well on course to put his name in the second quickest as well. That's gone quickly, very quickly to the cover boundary. What can he do? Everybody, in fact, have a sheepish smile on their face. It's a smile of disbelief, it's a smile of resignation, and maybe a hint of enjoyment as well, even if you're the opposition.
That is what he has done to his own mates. It's unbelievable. They've all played plenty of international cricket, but believe me, this must also be a first for them. What hitting, what placement.
He's on 96 of 39 balls. Good bowling. Still another 4 balls to go for Shahid Afridi to become the second fastest century maker in one-day cricket. He himself is the fastest.
He's taking the front seat in Zamamulak. He can't miss this show.
Another good ball from Zaheer Khan. He's enjoying the challenge. These are the small things that you've got to note. He's enjoying it, Zaheer Khan, and he's shown good sense in the wild hitting that's going on around him.
You have to be brave, extremely brave, almost like a warrior to bowl to Shahid Afridi. Not easy. when you know that he's going to hit you, and he's in that kind of form where he has not missed anything. Very difficult.
Good Yorker to finish the over. 8 runs of that over. It's 123 for no wicket. .249 for 6 is the target, and it's got to be achieved in 50 overs, but Shahid Afridi is not taking any notice of that. The required rate for Pakistan now is 3.34. Inevitable bowling change. Harbhajan Singh. Just wonder whether that thought would have crossed the mind of the Indian think tank to bowl Sachin Tendulkar, or whether it just didn't cross their mind. I find it hard to believe that Tendulkar has not been brought into the attack.
Exactly, everyone has bowled except for him, but I think at the end of the day he's got to put his hand up and say, well, I'm here for you. We haven't seen that today. I think Dravid feels that he can come handy in later half of the innings. I don't know whether we'll have a later half of this innings. It's got to be now or never for India. They need to break this partnership, get rid of Shahid Afridi. But the damage has already been done.
I think to a large extent, you're right, Ramiz. I think the damage is already done. This is almost half the score. Pakistan have got half the score inside the 13 overs. Just imagine how easy it is now for the rest of the batsmen, which include the likes of Yunus Khan, Yusuf Yohana, Inzamam ul Haq. Shahid Afridi on strike. Harbhajan Singh the bowler. Afridi on 96 of 42 balls.
The mere thought of Shahid Afridi being on strike gets the Indian fielders a touch nervous. They are running all over, all round. More advice for Harbhajan Singh. Earlier it was Dhoni who advised him. Now it's Rahul Dravid who's having a word with him. That is what Afridi can do. Completely change your mindset, your thinking, your makeup. He's not going to spare India today.
Like the one shot away. Goes for the sweep shot. Moves to 97. Very somber picture of an Indian fan. They want Afridi out of here.
Oh.
5 balls bowled so far, just 2 runs. Good start for Harbhajan Singh. It's 2 runs of that over. It's 125 for no wicket. 250 is the target. Pakistan have got half the runs. What's happening out there can be described as mayhem. In the commentary box, it's going to be Arun Lal and with him Ravi Shastri.
Thank you, Sanjay. Zahir Khan continuing. 97 Afridi. Wide signal. 97 coming of just 43 balls. And when you look at the fastest hundreds in one-day cricket, Sanat Jayasuriya was the first one to break the 50 barrier. I remember watching that game, covering that game, and I said to myself, I don't think I'll see anything like this. And the very next week, 10 days later, Shahid Afridi goes out and blasts 100 in just 37 balls. He saw that as well, and then said, I won't see anything like that again. Since then, Lara has made a 45-ball 100, and this man again on the verge of breaking that 50-ball barrier. 98 from just 44. And the stroke play, Arun, has been simply awesome.
Really awesome. Can't quite describe this. What immense power this man packs. Rahul Dravid has had a real torrid time here. Everything that's been tried has been to no avail. Spinners haven't got any ball to turn. The fast bowlers haven't got anything off the wicket either. But when you come across batting like this, everything halts on its own. Salman Butt has maintained his sanity at the other end. He's just 21 of 38. He knows there's no hurry. They're cruising. All the hurry is at the other end. 98 from 44. That's Shahid Afridi. Lara's got 145 balls. That's the second fastest. I don't think Afridi was aware of it. He had an opportunity, but 4 or 5 deliveries when he was 96. With 5 deliveries to go.
He says, I'm still the fastest at 137.
I'm sure if he knew Ravi, he'd really be going for it.
I'll tell you, Salman Butt at the other end has done a very good job. What a position Pakistan are in now, and it sends a strong message. If they win this game in an emphatic fashion, then they go into Delhi sending a strong message to India. And we're out here to win the series, and not many teams have come back after being 2-0 down to win 4 on the trot. If Pakistan win today, they give themselves a chance to do exactly that.
And they'll be the first, Ravi. A play and a miss there. Twice before, a team having lost the first 2 has come back to win a 5-match series. South Africa did it to Pakistan in Pakistan, and then recently we saw Bangladesh do it to Zimbabwe. But here they're well on their way to winning this one at least, so there'd be 3 on the trot after losing the first 2, which would leave 1 to play in Delhi. But really, this has been an awesome display of power hitting.
Well, seeing the way the runs have been scored, Rahul Dravid having no choice but to give Zahir his 7th over. If there was a third seamer playing, then he could have rested Zahir after 5. Dinesh Mongia came in, he went for runs. Balaji took some serious hammer from Afridi, as did Kumble. .127 for no loss, and drinks being called for. 127 for no loss. 14 overs have been bowled. Terrific entertainment in those 14 overs, largely due to the fact that Afridi has come out here for a party.
Welcome to the replay of the proceedings. Such tremendous hitting, almost everything. Just take a look at 9 boundaries, 9 sixes. Whoops, that was when Anil Kumble came in. Immediately 2 sixes, then a straight hit over mid-off, and then again a 6 over mid-on.
Yes, bright sunshine out there, but it was raining 6s and 4s. Salman Butt every now and then got into the act, struck a couple of sweetly timed boundaries, but it was the Afridi show in that first hour of play. Tremendous hitting. He's still there on 98 of just 44 balls. Pakistan after 14 overs, 127. And have a look at the bowling card. Doesn't make happy reading. I think Zahir Khan is the only one who stands out there. 7 overs for 35. Tough ask for him. But the others, they've taken a battering. Balaji 43, Kumble 23 of 1, Mongia 22 of 1. Harbhajan Singh 1 over for just 2 runs, but most of those deliveries were to Salman Butt. Now Afridi on strike. He's on 98. And in the air, down the ground, 400 in one-day internationals. The whole Pakistan dressing room get up. It's been an outstanding innings. The second fastest 100 in one-day internationals.
Well, you've got to stand up for this one. This is an important game. 2-all tied in the series. Shahid Afridi, 102 of 45 balls. He's just run away with the game.
He's bowled him. The first time he's tried to defend, play a forward defensive stroke, and he's been bowled by Harbhajan Singh. Something to cheer for the supporters here for the Indian team, but what an innings from this man.
Well, is there a lesson to be learned? You're right. This is the first time he just got 100. Wanted to defend. Well, it was unfortunate. Played it onto the back of his front leg and just rolled on to the stumps. So Shahid Afridi has gone for a magnificent 102. It's 131 for 1. He's done his job.
Afridi has just played a blinder and he's walked off to the bar. A standing ovation. That's how he was dismissed. The first real time he was looking to give the bowler some respect. And I think it was predetermined. After reaching his 100, he just wanted to show everybody, okay, I'm defending now.